A man at last. Well, this is quite an event, I must say.
Lauren Bacall, the name alone evokes old Hollywood glamour, mystery, and undeniable strength. With her husky voice and unmistakable sultry gaze, she wasn't just another starlet, she was a force of nature. Lauren's rise to fame began in the smoky shadows of the film noir era, where danger, romance, and double crosses ruled the screen. It was in 1946, with The Big Sleep, that she captivated audiences opposite Humphrey Bogart, creating one of the most iconic on-screen pairings in cinema history. But what most people didn't see was how that chemistry spilled off the screen, igniting one of Hollywood's most enduring love stories. Lauren Bacall was only 19 when she met Bogart, 25 years her senior. It was a controversial romance at the time, a young wide-eyed model-turned-actress falling in love with a grizzled movie legend. Yet it wasn't about the age gap or the spotlight, it was about connection. Bogart was married when they met, but after a whirlwind courtship and a media frenzy, they married in 1945. Many in Hollywood expected the marriage to collapse under the weight of gossip and fame, but Bacall and Bogart proved them wrong. Their bond was real, one built on mutual respect and shared values. Together, they had 2 children, Stephen, born in 1949, and Leslie, born in 1952. Lauren called those years the happiest of her life. Bogart wasn't just her husband, he was her anchor. But happiness in Hollywood is often fleeting. In 1957, tragedy struck. Bogart died from esophageal cancer, leaving Bacall a widow at just 32. The grief was overwhelming. Hollywood's golden couple was no more. In interviews, Lauren later said she felt like a part of herself died with him. But the world kept turning, and so did the cameras. Bacall returned to work, her face older now, but her spirit even more defiant. In the aftermath of Bogart's death, Bacall found herself drifting toward another towering figure, Frank Sinatra. Their romance was brief but intense. He was charming, unpredictable, and famously difficult. When news of their relationship leaked to the press, Sinatra, furious at the invasion of privacy, ended it suddenly and without warning. Bacall was blindsided. She later called it one of the most humiliating experiences of her life. After surviving the death of her soulmate, she was now navigating heartbreak in the cruel public eye. But Lauren Bacall never let heartbreak define her. In 1961, she married actor Jason Robards, another complicated man with demons of his own. Together, they had a son, Sam Robards, born that same year. Bacall tried to build something lasting, but her second marriage wasn't the fairy tale she had once lived. Robards battled alcoholism, and their relationship began to fracture under the pressure. In 1969, they divorced. Bacall never married again. Throughout the decades, Bacall reinvented herself over and over, from noir queen to comedic star, like in 1953's How to Marry a Millionaire alongside Marilyn Monroe, to a Broadway legend. She never allowed herself to be boxed in. She won a Tony Award for Applause in 1970, and again for Woman of the Year in 1981. In her later years, she became the grand dame of film, elegant, commanding, and full of stories. Behind that cool stare and smoky voice was a woman who had loved deeply, lost painfully, and endured it all with grace. When Lauren Bacall passed away on August 13, 2014, at the age of 89, Hollywood didn't just lose a star, it lost a survivor. Her journey from ingenue to icon was not just about fame, but about resilience. Through love, loss, reinvention, and legacy, Bacall remained unapologetically herself. And even in death, her legend lives on, a timeless reminder of Hollywood's golden age and the woman who stood tall in the middle of it all.